Kia ora, no maira. Welcome to the Good Life Project. If you are tuning in live, share your favorite emoji, drop ones if you're excited, hashtag replay if you're catching the replay, and let us know where you're tuning in from. Tonight, I'm joined by the sisters and brother Ngāhuia, Salyse and Lance, who will be sharing more about the Good Life Project. Mauri ora te whānau, ko rangiatea tōku ingoa. Before stepping into this space, I was a very passionate yet extremely burnt out kaiako of 5 years. I loved teaching, but it started to take its toll on me in my first year of teaching. I became a first-time mama in my 3rd year of teaching, and prior to that, I had actually resigned in my 2nd year to go back to uni. I ended up back at Kura full-time to get maternity leave and worked right up until 2 weeks before I gave birth. During my maternity leave, I developed a love for creating content, as it was a way for me to express and share my experiences and journey as a first-time mama. And then I became an affiliate marketer for a Kope Toitu company as a brand rep. I saw this as an opportunity to gain experience creating another stream of income online. In the span of 3 months as a brand rep, I made around $138. That's $2 in comms for 69 kope who used my discount code, and most of them were bought by friends and whānau. What I didn't know at the time was that I was creating specific content that didn't align with what I actually wanted to share on my social media platforms, and that too started to take its toll on me. While all of this was going on, I felt pressured by work and whānau to go back to mahi early. I ended up going back to mahi at 3 months postpartum, and my partner was studying full-time in Auckland at the time. My only condition for going back was that my baby came with me too. She went with me to Kura every single day for over a year and a half because I love teaching and I also love being a mama. Now, this, of course, took its toll on me and led to more burnout. I thought that what I was doing was working hard, putting myself on the back burner, my whānau last, and my jobs first. Drop a 1 if you can resonate with any of this kōrero so far. Now I have since retired from my full-time kaiako job and have the freedom of choice to go back to Kura as a reliever because I still love teaching. The difference now is that I have a choice. There's less workload, and I'm able to give more from a healthier place because my cup is full. I now have creative flow to create content that aligns and feels right to me on my social media platforms because of our business strategy and our business model. I've had the privilege of supporting 8 other kaiako to create another stream of income within this space. I've been able to transfer my teaching skills into the online space for training, for content, and even admin mahi in the background. I make more money with less time. I have more energy to pour into myself, my baby, my partner, my whānau, my business whānau, and anyone else I choose to pour into. I've been blessed to reinvest back into myself with mindset and business coaches to better my quality of life, therefore bettering the quality of life of those around me. Because I made that choice to put me first. Drop your favorite emoji if you're going to make that choice right now for you. Mean. So you're probably wondering, what is high-ticket affiliate marketing? We've chosen high-ticket affiliate marketing because of the higher return. We've partnered with an already established company. We sell their products on their behalf, and we're paid a high sum of money from it. Now, there are also different types of affiliate marketing where you can get paid for views, links clicked, and discount codes. And that's low-ticket affiliate marketing. Now, as I said before, I was a brand rep for a kope toitu company selling kope at $2. This is low-ticket affiliate marketing. I only made $138 in the span of 3 months. That's 69 kope. But if I wanted to make $10,000 in a month, I would have had to sell 5,000 kope toitu for $2, or 100 supplements for $100, or 50 skincare products for $200. Do you think I would have been able to sell 5,000 kope at $2 in a month to achieve $10,000? Probably not. Now, this is why I chose high-ticket affiliate marketing. I was able to make $10,000 by impacting 7 wahine toa. In this space, it can also look like selling 5 products for $2,000 or 2 products for $5,000. Now, both require your time and energy, but which one would you prefer? To sell more products and possibly create less impact, or sell less products and create more impact? Which would you prefer? Now, you may be wondering what company we've partnered with. Here's a short video that will explain who we've partnered with, and Ngāhuia will go through the compensation plan with you after this. Mauri wai e te whānau.
Enagic is the Kangan water machine company. They're a leading company in global health and are over 45 years old. That in itself shows its credibility and sustainability. Whenever looking for a company to partner with, it's best to ensure they've been around for a long time, and as many companies fail in their first few years. Enagic has a long-lasting reputation and it's not going anywhere. Have you heard the saying, people aren't sick, they are just simply dehydrated? Well, we leverage the best quality hydrating drinking water that creates acidic water and alkalized water, and it supports you to have a completely toxic-free household. 9.5 is the best drinking water for your health. Acidic water replaces cleaning chemicals and hand sanitizer, and the strong alkalis helps to get rid of herbicides and pesticides and toxic chemicals from your fruits and vegetables. Tens of millions of people are exposed to unsafe drinking water each year. Just our tap water alone has many chemicals and chlorine that is causing harm in our bodies. Many studies show that chlorine water has higher incidences of bladder, rectal, and breast cancers, as well as with asthma, eczema, heart disease, and higher miscarriage and birth defects. There is also growing evidence that drinking chlorinated water may be damaging our body's 100 trillion or so bacteria, which together make up the microbiome, which is vital for our digestive health. Despite all the dangers and uncertainties of tap water, one thing is very clear: we all need water. Water is absolutely fundamental for us to thrive. Every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body needs water to function properly. Water delivers oxygen to your body, nourishes your cells, aids in flushing out toxins, aids in a healthy digestive system, breaks down your food for nutrition, and protects your vital organs from any damage. People are waking up and realizing the effects tap water is having on our bodies, and so they turn to bottled water. But bottled water has been sitting often for months in plastic containers. It costs an average of 2,000 times more than tap water, and it's something of an environmental disaster because of single-use plastics. By you supporting companies that unethically collect water from the planet and ship it in plastic packaging from all corners of the globe, we're personally contributing to the plastic epidemic. What we do know is more and more people are becoming interested and educated on health and well-being through diet and our food. We're taking the best supplements, we're spending thousands of dollars each year on organic groceries, retreats, fresh juices and smoothies, but we're not focusing nearly enough consideration on our drinking water, which makes up over 70% of the human body. As many experts say, hydration and water quality is actually the most important thing. Everyone drinks water and needs water, and everyone wants to know what it takes to make them healthy and vibrant for the long term. The solution? Kangen water. For over 4 decades, Enagic International has been the leader in manufacturing water ionization systems that transform regular tap water into pure, healthy, electrolyte reduced, and hydrogen-rich drinking water. Kangen water machines are the products that the world will realize to be the solution to this global water problem. It's also much cheaper to own a Kangen machine than to constantly be buying water.
Mauri ora e te iwi, ko Ngāhuia Tohiariki tōku ingoa, he uri tēnei no Ngāti Kahungunu ki te Wairua. And before stepping into this space, we were depleting our savings while coming to the end of maternity leave and keeping on top of 3 mortgages. I was adjusting to having 2 under 2, not wanting to return to trading my time for money when I actually had other options. I was saving money where I could as my financial contribution to the household, like using kope toitu, reusable cloth nappies. We had our own mara kai, our own veggie patch and home kill, that sort of thing, but it never felt like it was enough. I saw the benefits of being self-employed, yet I lacked the confidence of being able to do it for myself. Now, since stepping into this space, we've actually sold our properties and reinvested our funds into starting our own businesses. My partner now has a business in construction and I invested into Enagic. And we have bought this block of land that's on the lake and we are now building from scratch. I am now conscious of my relationship with money and how it can actually work for me instead of me working for it. And I'm continuing to upskill my financial education so that I can be more in control and no longer reliant on my partner or the system, which, let's be honest, was never designed for Indigenous to thrive anyway. I now happily put myself into rooms where I'm the least knowledgeable so that I always leave learning something new. Now, to get started, I want to highlight what sets Enagic apart from a traditional MLM and how it shares a similar pyramid structure to traditional work, such as staff, management, CEO, apprentice, tradie, builder, or tutor, lecturer, dean. However, this is not in any way a scheme, which is actually illegal. With Enagic, once you purchase a product as a distributor, you are a distributor for life, okay? There are no monthly fees, monthly spending requirements, or monthly sales targets, and you can pause or quit your business, then come back to it at any time. There is no deranking ever, and as a part of the Direct Sales Association, you can actually rank up all by yourself. You can even out-earn and outrank your upline. And Rangiatea, who you've just met, came into the business not long after I launched, and she actually out-earned me in our first year of business together. Now, let's get straight into the business model, as there are multiple ways you can get paid within high-ticket affiliate marketing, and 3 of the major ways are through your own direct sales, through indirect sales, which are sales made by your team, and through title bonuses and passive income, which I'll highlight towards the end. Starting with the products and packages that we sell, you can start your business with one single product, a duo, a trifecta, or a recommended package, which is the quad. And this is made up of 4 individual products. Each individual product pays out its own commission amount. So when each single product is purchased together as a package, the larger the package sold, the larger the commissions paid out. Now, Enagic split their commissions per product into 8 points, and you can gain a lot of confidence in knowing that this compensation plan is patented. What this means is that Enagic have been through extensive legal hurdles to own the rights to this commission structure, and that no other company in the world can duplicate or utilize this same system. Very simply, each piece of commission pie is worth the same amount of dollars, and depending on what rank you are within the business, that is how many slices of the commission pie you will receive per sale. Once all the pieces of the pie have been eaten, there's nothing left. So you aren't constantly feeding those above you. Okay, our flagship model, the K8, it pays out 392 New Zealand dollars per point. And our recommended package, the K8 Quad, made up of 4 individual products, pays out 1,010 New Zealand dollars per point. Okay, you following me so far? Now, if we take a look at different ranks within the business, we all start as 1A distributors for Enagic, which means we are paid 1 point of commission per sale. And each rank up is like a pay rise, because each rank up means that you receive another point of commission per sale. Okay? So as you can see, that if you sell 1 K8 machine in your 1A lane, you'll receive 1 point of commission, which is that $392. However, if you're in your 6A lane and you sell the same machine, you will receive 6 points of commission for that one sale, which will be 2,352 New Zealand dollars. In order to rank advance, you'll need to make a certain number of sales, which is shown here on the screen. So to advance from 1A to 2A, you will need to make 2 sales, and to rank advance to 3A, you'll need to make a further 8 sales. Cool? Now remember, with this compensation plan, there is no deranking, so you cannot go backwards. Okay? Now, let me show you an example of how you can be paid in both direct and indirect sales, and how you can make your first 5 figures in as little as 4 sales. So if you were to invest into the K8 Quad package, you would open your distributor ID with 1 product. 2 of the other products you would then sell to yourself, which would satisfy the requirement of needing 2 direct sales to fill your 1A lanes. And the last product of your quad package would fall into your 2A lane, meaning that this sale that you've just made to yourself will earn you 2 points of commission for this 4th product. What we do know is that people coming through are likely to duplicate what package you yourself started on. And so your cousin, Magic Johnson, who's already heard about the magic of the water, reaches out to you after he sees your launch posts and decides to invest into a K8 Quad, just as you did. This sale sits in your 2A lane, so you'll be paid 2 points of commission for this, which is 2,020 New Zealand dollars. And when you add that to the commissions made from the sales you've just made to yourself to get started, you've now already made $3,244. Now that Barack Obama has retired and has more time on his hands, he was scrolling online and came across one of Magic Johnson's posts on Instagram, and he decided to reach out. He saw the value in the legacy income, which he could leave to his daughters, so he also got started on a K8 Quad. And this indirect sale was made by someone in your team in your 2A lane. So you will be paid 2 points of commission for this sale, and you didn't even have to do a thing. Easy mahi. Now, Obama's really good friends with Oprah, and he knows that she's always on the lookout for new profitable business opportunities, so this was an easy sell to her. And of course, she duplicated and also invested into the K8 Quad. This sale still falls within your 8 points of commission, so this means that you, Uncle Barack, and Cousin Magic all get paid 2,020 New Zealand dollars or 2 points of commissions for this one sale to Oprah. Now, you've built up a bit of a reputation, and so not wanting to be short-changed, Kevin Hart reaches out to you to invest into a K8 Quad for himself. And as you've had enough sales now within your total organization to open your 3A lane, this direct sale does just that, and you receive 3 points of commission, which will pay you 3,030 New Zealand dollars for this one sale. As you can see, you and your team together have made 4 sales, which has earned you your first 5 figures in commissions, $10,314. And you are now only 2 sales away from opening your 4A lane and earning yet another piece of the pie per sale moving forward. Now, I'd love to know, what do you think these 4 people on the screen have in common? What similarity do they share? You're right, they all drink Kangen water in real life. And that's a true story, fam. Now, this is the part that did it for me. The third way of earning, which are the title bonuses and the passive income that is available to you. And this for sure is where that early retirement plan kicks in. Starting to the left in the orange, to hit the rank of 6A, you and your team will need to close a minimum of 101 sales within your total organization. And once this is achieved, you will receive a $3,000 bonus just for hitting this rank. As you can see, as your business grows, so does your bonus. Now, coming back to the packages offered, to make 100 sales, that's 1 K8 machine to 100 people, or 1 quad package to only 25 people, which includes any of the sales made by your team also. And this again is the power of indirect sales at the iwi. Now, let's look at the middle column at what we call the dashes, and looking at 6A2-3, first of all, when you achieve this rank, you'll receive a $25,000 bonus and also $5,000 monthly for life. I'm gonna say that again, okay? For anyone that's allergic to numbers, for life at the whānau. Right now, that converts to just over 8,000 New Zealand dollars. What would life look like for you if you were guaranteed a 6-figure income year after year, guaranteed passive income streaming in month after month? And then the cherry on top is knowing that this income is also willable, meaning that once you pass on, you can leave this legacy to your children. This is extremely powerful at te iwi, as this alone has the power to break those generational struggles that have kept us in lack for long enough. We've recently celebrated the first person in Aotearoa to hit the rank of -3 and start receiving that legacy income. And at the end of last year, it only took her 5 years to get there. With the advancements in technology, the tautoko and knowledge shared within our collective and wider communities to fast track our progress, this makes it all the more possible for you and me. If it took you 5 years of focus and commitment, would it be worth it? If it took you 10 years, how would it be worth it? Right? So far, we've covered the what and who behind our chosen business model. And next, we will cover how we make it all happen using our proven business strategies. The SIS coming up is also right on track to becoming one of the first 5 in Aotearoa to reach legacy income. So I'll pass it over to you, Salyse.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. What's up, everyone? My name is Salyse Crowley, and before I joined this space, I was a qualified teacher in the early childhood sector, and my yearly salary was $53,000. Willing to work overtime for extra income, yet I never had enough money to start a savings account. Now, let me add that this was also the only way I knew how to make money, working at my 9-to-5 job. So if I did need to make more money because of something unexpected, I needed to work overtime for it. I was drowning in consumer debt and my student loan debt, which at that time really restricted us from borrowing money from the bank for a mortgage, which made me feel defeated because there was no way I was going to be able to pay back my $40,000 student loan, earning $27 an hour at that time that we wanted to buy. I struggled to manage the household duties, my duties as a mom, and my duties as a wife because of burnout. I was also surrounded by people with limited perspectives, which often meant that talking about anything outside the box was questioned hard, which really made me start to believe that I was never going to pull myself out of the financial hole that I had dug myself in. Now, drop a 1 in the comments if working for someone or being employed by a company was the only way you thought you could earn an income. Yeah, trust me, same. Because I can tell you right now, that's only one way to legally earn an income, and this is another. Now, I came across this opportunity 16 months ago, and I just knew that if I didn't do something about my financial situation, I was never going to get myself out of the rut. Since partnering with this space, I've been able to resign from my job after 6 years and fully go all in my affiliate marketing business. I've been able to set myself some financial goals to support my progress in buying our first home. I've been able to set myself, I've made my first 6 figures in 12 months, which allowed me to support my family financially without feeling the burnout. And I am now working to be one of New Zealand's top 5 legacy income earners. Let's go. Now, all of this didn't happen overnight, guys. There has definitely been a fair share of limiting beliefs. Fortunately, these limiting beliefs weren't mine because I'm pretty well equipped at researching what I'm about to get into, but it came from people around me, my family, my friends, and even my husband didn't believe in this business, but it wasn't up to them, it was up to me. So if you're feeling what I'm feeling, then drop some love in that chat because we are literally on. All right, personal branding. Personal branding, what is it? It is literally the game changer in digital marketing. Now, what is personal branding? Guys, it's in the name. Personal being person as in you, and branding, which is anything that makes you, you. What you stand for, what your values are, your likes, your dislikes. Your branding is literally what represents you. So how do we use personal branding, you may ask? It really depends on you. There isn't a right or wrong answer to this. You decide how you want to show up, and that will reflect on what you put out. Some people lead with their personal branding with our amazing products. Some people lead with the way that their life has changed just by making conscious decisions. Or if you're anything like me, I lead with the business model because let's be honest, the business model is really selling itself with that legacy income. Now, why? Why do we use personal branding? Because again, this is the ultimate game changer in digital marketing. Let me ask you a question. We all have our favorite barber, our beauty therapists, our bakers, our tattoo artists, and so on and so forth. But all these people offer the same thing, right? A service. But what makes that one person stand out to you, it's who they are, it's what they stand for, it's their values, it's their personal brand. Now, you might also be sitting here thinking, I'm just your ordinary, typical person. My personal brand won't attract well. But imagine being an ordinary, typical person that's just started an affiliate marketing business in high ticket sales, working towards legacy income. Now that's where the mindset shifts and unlocks the beginning of your personal branding journey. Now, I'm going to be passing it over to the brother Lance, who will now be speaking on attraction marketing. Let's go, guys.
Talofa love, everyone. My name is Lance, and before becoming an affiliate marketer, I was a retail manager for Kathmandu, earning a $42,000 yearly salary, which inevitably took a huge toll on my mental health. But I didn't want to let go of the only security I had. Whilst consumed with the overwhelming pressure, responsibility, yet beautiful blessing in the news that I was going to be a father. The overwhelming pressure because I was half the man I wanted to be for my future children, and blessing because, well, it gave me purpose to life. I knew that I was created for more, and it definitely wasn't to waste away my years of enjoyment, slaving away in a 9-to-5 my whole life. I was unsure of what I wanted in life, what I was attracting into my life, who I wanted to be, or what I wanted to achieve. Because I forgot who I was in a world where everyone is competing to be like everyone else, losing my uniqueness, individuality, and eventually my identity. Now, for a second, I want to speak to the men directly, but this relates to everyone. I'm going to ask you 2 reflective questions, and I want you to ponder on them. Do you know what your purpose is in life? Do you know what your purpose is in life? Now, the second question is, what are you here on earth called to do? What are you here on earth called to do? Drop a 2 in the comments if you don't know what your purpose is in life, or what you're here on earth called to do. Now, when all is said and done tonight, these are the 2 questions I want you to take away and ponder on them and reflect on them, because these are crucial questions to life itself. And now, as of 16 months ago, I was fortunate enough to resign from the only financial security I had at my managing role for Kathmandu. Only 3 months into my affiliate marketing business, it afforded me not only the opportunity to prioritize my mental health, but also my little family with our daughter Hazel, who is now almost 12 months old, our son just under a week away from being born, and also our business, making multiple 5-figure months, including 5-figure week, traveling overseas multiple times for business events, and one of those times with our daughter, working towards earning legacy income, which is willable to our children, either before or after we've left our footprint in the sand for our children to walk. Remembering who I am, my truest and authentic identity, that I am a child of God before I am anything or anyone else. And this is what I am able to attract more of into my life. And what was once an overwhelming pressure of becoming a father quickly disappeared the moment I held my daughter in my arms for the first time. Because what I had immediately learnt in that moment was our presence as parents is all that matters. And me taking that initial step into the unknown and committing to this affiliate marketing journey with no experience, leaving my only financial security, was the best decision I ever made. Changing the course of our ancestors and previous generations who sacrificed most of their presence with us so they could provide. From the moment my daughter was conceived to now, 12 months since her birth, I have had the privilege and blessing of being present as a father with no 9-to-5 to worry about. No worries of a limited 2-week parental leave. No asking for permission to take time off work that I could take care of my sick daughter. No worry about waking up late for work, getting stuck in traffic, getting to work with no parking, or having a micromanaging boss. So now I speak to you all with directness and love and ask you a series of personal reflective questions. How present was your father in your life? And due to the absence, if you will, of your father, how much different would your life and the relationships in your life with others be if your father was more present in either of these areas of presence, physical, emotional, or spiritual? Would the result of your life be worse or better? And now to the mothers, I speak to you directly. How present is the father of your children in their lives? And if they are as absent as your fathers were due to their work life and what have you, will the result of your life be repeated in your children's lives due to the absence of their fathers, or in other words, your partners? Our presence as parents matters. As a father, it's everything to me. And that alone was enough for me to look further into this business and go all in. And that's why I'm here tonight before you all. So drop a 1 in the comments if you have the blessing of being present every single day for your children or any loved one you wish to be more present for. And now, just like the barber analogy mentioned by Salyse, it is the quality of service that keeps you, the customer, going back. The great thing about attraction marketing in our business is the very fact that it's organic, meaning we don't cold call, we don't cold message people like the kind you get from telemarketers based in India. Instead, people are attracted by the value we share from our lives on social media. Each and every one of you here right now watching this webinar would have been attracted either by a dance reel, a voiceover reel, a vulnerable post sharing real life experiences, a live, or a simple story across some of these social media platforms. And here is an interesting thing I've come to realize about attraction marketing. What you are attracted to, be it on social media or in life as a whole, is a reflection of the season you're currently in. I'll give you an example. What I've been attracted to on social media in this season of my life is a page on Instagram, as you can see on the right in the phone diagram, called Men's Medicine. What attracts me to their page is the environment they create for men and women to be empowered and make the necessary changes in their lives to become the best versions of themselves. And their goal is breaking the stigma society has created surrounding mental health. So now I ask you all, what has attracted you to be here tonight? Was it time freedom to do more of the things you love with the people you love? Was it financial freedom, the abundance to never go without ever again? Was it location freedom, to be anywhere and everywhere like you've always wanted? Was it the lifestyle? Or was it simply the opportunity to serve and give back? Your business, your journey, your choice of content, it's all part of what attraction marketing is. So whatever it is, or whatever it was that attracted you to be here with us tonight, and for those watching the replay, you are in the right place.
The next step is what brings everything together and what gives us our time back with done-for-you systems through automation and simple step-by-step education. It's how we create freedom of choice with our time and can create space in our lives to do more of what we love instead of working on the business 24/7 and being a slave to our phones. We recommend that you step into our discovery process and start working through the 4 steps. In here, the business, the products, and this online opportunity as a whole is explained in more detail. This way, you get to learn at your own pace. You're supported and guided by us, as ultimately it is up to you to go through and educate yourself. So, should you choose to partner with us, you will also be invited into one of the largest and fastest growing collectives in Australasia and within our affiliate community. You will receive chat support and mentorship from us directly. You'll have access to in-person, national and international events, regional content days, fortnightly trainings from our leaders, and be part of a community of like-minded men and women who want to see you win. Now, I ask you, if not now, then when? If not you, then who? If not this, then what? You are the one your ancestors have been waiting for. Your current financial position may not be your fault, but it is your fault if you choose to stay there. For the 4 of us who have shared our stories with you, we all chose to be the change we wanted to see in the world, and you can too. Now, if you are a yes and you're ready to invest into yourself and gain more information by going through our automated discovery process, you will have full access to the valuable information within this site. You'll have group chat support, and you will also be able to book a free call with either myself or Ngāhuia and the person who plugged you into this webinar. Now, if you can spend a couple hours watching Netflix or Disney Plus, then you can definitely spend a couple hours to take a serious look into an opportunity that can change your life. So, your next step from here is to go back to the person who plugged you into this webinar, get the link to the discovery process from them, book your call with either myself or Ngāhuia, go through the simple 4 steps, and we will see you on the other side. Auri ora e te whānau.